Our 2 cents.
With Oscar.
Welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please hit the subscribe button. It's free to you and it means the world to me. Leave a comment for the algorithm. It helps move things along. Thank you. And now, Buzzsprout lets you get your pods, cods, and I cannot talk today. Let's get your podcast started. By the way, let's launch. Today is a great day to start your own podcast. Whether you're looking for a new marketing channel, have a message you want to share with the world, or just think it would be fun to have your own talk show, program, wherever you want to call it. Podcasting is an easy, inexpensive, and fun way to expand your reach online. Buzzsprout is hands down the easiest and best way to launch and promote and track your podcast. Analytics lets you see where, how many, and location-wise. I already said that, but it's what I know. It's what I understand. Location scouting, whatever that means. Your show can be online and listed in all major podcast directories platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more within minutes of finishing your recording. Podcasting isn't hard when you have the right partners, of course, and the team at Buzzsprout is passionate about helping you succeed. Join over hundreds of thousands of podcasters already using Buzzsprout to get their message out to the world. Let's create something together. Following the link in the show notes, let's Buzzsprouts know I sent you. Get you a $20 gift card if you sign up for a paid plan. Helps support our show. And like I said, analytics is where it's at because they are very detailed if that's your main focus and goal. Happy National Day for what? For what? Happy National Sour Candy Day. I'm telling you, every single one of you, of my listeners and newcomers, candy is the national thing for the U.S. Whatever thing it is, that's it. Candy. Because we put sugar in everything. Literally everything. I'm not even quoting anything, but I'm saying it's kind of scary how much sugar we put on everything. I wonder if other countries, you know what, I think it's New Zealand that they advertise, I don't know if advertise, but it had to do with taxes. They were charged more. Subway was charged more money for having too much sugar on their bread, basically. Basically, they're calling their bread a pastry. That's how much sugar it has. So eat fresh. Leave sugar out of the oven. I mean, if that's any. Like I said, it's our nationality. But I'm not even trying to bash on it because it's our national day, sour candy, which, like I said last time, gummy bears after a workout hits the spot. But there's nothing like Sour Candy Day. Happy National Sour Candy. On July 18th, National Sour Candy Day, adults and children alike will enjoy lip-puckering, eye-watering flavor. Choose your flavor, your favorite sour candy, and celebrate. Happy National Sour Candy Day. Hashtag National Sour Candy. In the day, today, in the candy world, sour is the young, energetic, and fun member of the candy family. It's awakened the taste buds and adds a punch of youthful energy in every flavor, every combination out there creates a dazzling taste. Surprisingly, sometimes a sweet candy delivers a walloping, tear-jerking zap in a bite-sized losing and not Zuckerberg, that lasts for several minutes. Other times, it delivers the punch in a chewy form. Chewy, I like chewy. This fun sour candy comes in a variety of entertaining shapes and size, from chewy twists and ropes to sweet bites and pieces of and straws. Each one creates a unique, juicy tang. Indeed. Happy National Sour Candy Day. Like I said, if you celebrate every single day like I do, then it is a day to celebrate over candy. Not just any candy, but sour candy. Happy National Day to you. If you got a sweet tooth, brush your teeth at night if you don't want to end up with fucked up teeth for the rest of your life for eating too much candy. Like I said, too much candy gets you to the dark side. Anyways, happy National Sour Candy Day. On a day like today, we also celebrate. To me, this is disgusting, but if you're into it, that's all you. Happy National Caviar Day. On July 18th, National Caviar recognizes a seafood delicacy. I don't know how to say it. We wrote on a toast. The day also raises awareness about the survival of the sturgeon. That's just fish eggs, pretty much. National Caviar Day hashtag. In simple terms, caviar is sturgeon fish eggs, like I said. There are several species of sturgeon fish. As a result, the caviar produces various in colors depending on the species of caviar. Caviar is full of protein and vitamins, making the delicacy a healthy meal. Now, in the United States, lead distribution 600 tons per year until around the 1900s. However, due to the over-harvesting of sturgeon fish for the caviar in the U.S., banned harvesting for a time to protect the sturgeon fish from becoming extinct. We're great at that. The population has never recovered sufficiently since the ban, resulting in caviar continued the status of luxury item. Since then, harvesting, importing, and exporting are restricted. However, since sturgeon don't reach maturity until they are between 6 and 25 years old, goddamn, we are a problem. Depending on the breed, establishing a farm takes time. Once they reach maturity, aquaculture needed to prefer methods of spawning. According to the North American Sturgeon and Paddlefish Society, by 2012, there were 21 sturgeon farms in the U.S. and Canada. So congratulations if you're a part of keeping the sturgeon alive for you disgusting animals that enjoy caviar. That used to be poor people food, just so you know. And from what I'm reading here, it became a luxury because we almost put the fucking sturgeon fish into extinction. That's what we do. That's exactly what we do. And I'll tell you what else we just did, but nobody's fucking claiming it. Nobody's saying I did it. Everybody's just like, huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. When someone does that, trust me, I know, because I do that and I'm good at that. I'm very good at that. Apparently, something crashed into the moon. A rocket crashed into the moon. And a rocket, mind you, a rocket, single, right? But when they go look at the crater that the rocket that hit the moon left, it's a double crater. But nobody's claiming that they did it. Everybody's just like, I don't know. And I don't understand why this isn't bigger news. I'm wondering bigger news. I'm wondering bigger news. Breaking news. That's what the word I was looking for. Breaking news. A rocket has landed on the moon and no one on Earth is claiming it. Is it alien life? Is it UFOs? Is it UAPs? Or Superman? It's definitely not Superman, I'll tell you that much. There is a problem when nobody wants to claim who did it. Everybody, China said, I didn't do it. Iran said, I don't know what you're talking about. Russia, obviously, is too busy with Ukraine trying to take it over. They don't give a fuck what the fuck's happening in the moon. I didn't even say that right. Happening in the moon. That's what I meant. But anyways. So let's get into it. Ask Oscar. We have questions. We have questions and we have answers. Let's get into it. Ask Oscar, what is your favorite kid movie and why? Well, I have a question too. Are we talking about today or when I was a kid? Because let me give you two examples. If we're talking about today, well, I'm going to have to go with the Crudes. I cannot, just the graphics alone is what just gets me. The storyline is just something we've never seen. But I'll get into something that I just dislike and that I have not found a movie that has nothing to do with that subject matter that I will bring up in a second. But like I said, if we're talking about movies today, the Crudes, graphics, awesome. I love the storyline. That's it. There's nothing else to it but the storyline where everybody gets fucked over. Now, you got to move on. Isn't that basically human life, what we've been doing this whole time? We fuck a place up, and then we got to move. Our lifespan is not that long, so we just don't notice it, or we'll notice it as it's happening. We'll just think it's the worst times ever, and then we'll look back. Maybe not us, but future generations will look back and wonder, the fuck were those people up to? How can we help those dummies? No one knows. Anyways, so if we talk about a movie today, like I said, it's the Cruise, graphics, love the storyline. But if we're talking about us when I was a teenager, well, I'm going to have to go with a Goofy movie. That storyline, I kind of liked it, but I didn't because it's a subject that I don't like in movies and that they push way too hard. Way too hard. Which is the main character falling in love. Is there not a fucking movie in the fucking goddamn world that has nothing to do with the main character finding a relationship? Is there not? Is there not a book out there that has nothing to do with that? But we'll get into it when we get to the Peeves. I will let you know when we get to the Peeves. Working on it. Anyways, so if we're talking about what's my favorite movies as kids, favorite kid movie, then when I was a kid, I'm going to have to go with a Goofy movie. As an adult, so far, I will say Crudes. Yes, Crudes. Move along. What is a ridiculous, fun word to say? Now, I have the perfect word that I don't know why every time I say it, I find it funny. Muffler. Muffler. That's a funny word. I don't know who came up with it, but it has so many uses. If you say, I farted out of my muffler, that sounds even more hilarious than if you say, I farted out of my butt. That sounds all right. Relax, man. No big deal. What are you trying to say? Right? I don't like that. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I find it hilarious. And I can't have a serious conversation. I can't have a serious conversation if I'm thinking about the word muffler and how funny it is, especially when you use it in a short sentence, in a short context. The muff. The muff. I think that's what I find funny. Just the first four words of the I'm sorry, for the first four letters of the word, the muffler. But that's it, muffler. Move along. Moving on. How do you cope with the feeling that time is moving faster? This one I have thought about a lot. And I've come to wonder, but I have a realization, okay? And I'll share it with you. Don't mind, just hear me out. Is time moving faster? Or how do I cope with the feeling that time is moving faster? First of all, I do feel that time is moving faster than what it was a few years ago when I was younger, I should say, when I was a child. Not just a few years, but more than a few years. But time does feel like it's moving a lot faster now, but I have a theory for it. And I've shared it in the past. I've shared it multiple times, my theory of what I think what's happening here, right? So if there's a timeline that we're following and the average timeline for spam, what the fuck? I'm hungry. Yeah, right. Is it that late already? No, it's early still. It's Monday. Welcome to R2 Cents. That was the wrong one, by the way. I got it right this time. Thank you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you. I'm going to have you guys settle down. No more. Thank you. Anyways, how do you cope with the feeling that time is moving faster? My theory that time is moving faster is because we, as humans, we only have a certain amount of time on this planet. And that is from birth, average lifespan, what is it? 75 years old? Correct, right? 75, yes. So technically I'm getting close to my middle age, which would be in the 35s. God damn. If we think about 35-year-olds about, I don't know, maybe over 30 years ago, maybe over 25 years ago, those people were half dead. But nowadays, a 35-year-old, look at me, a young buck like me, maintaining his shape and speed, guns ablaze. What else can we ask for? But my theory, I still don't answer your question, but how do you cope? How do I cope? I mean, there's nothing else other than accepting the fact that it's moving on. And yes, maybe it's moving faster, but no, it's not moving faster because I think it's still the same amount of time. It just feels like it is because as an adult, you are way more busy than what you were as a child. So a full 24-hour day really felt like a 24-hour day because you were not busy. But as a child, you were not busy. But as an adult, you're busy. Got to go to work, got goals to meet, got plans, got a whole family to tend to. So there's that. And that doesn't help. But there's that. Yeah, that's how I cope with that. I mean, I there's nothing else I could do about it. And there's nothing else nobody could do about it. But yes, time is moving faster because we're out of time. And you could also look at it this way. Time is moving faster because time is getting short. So, which same shit, getting out of time. Our time is cutting short. Every single day that you get older is just a little less you got left. But who knows? Who knows when your ticket will be called, Everybody's just sitting there waiting for their ticket to be called, and no one knows when that's going to happen. But yeah. Anyways, how about this? We get into peeves. What really pisses me off? Peeves. Is that what peeves stand for? Pisses me off? No, there's no M in peeves, so it can't. Anyways, so one of my peeves is when someone moves okay. So when someone moves. So when someone makes a video that enrages me, there's nothing that pisses me off even more is when you block the comment section. Well, now I can't really give you a piece of my mind if you're asking for a piece of my mind. How does that work? That you're going to ask me for a piece of my mind, but you're going to block the comments. That's not fair. That really gets under my skin, and that's when I know they won. And that's when I know it's time to put the phone down. Because if I'm getting angry over that I can't comment, what the fuck am I doing there, right? But we all love it. It's a rush of dopamine that we get, and we sit there and we scroll because it's lovely. And you come across a video and it pisses you off, and then you want to tell them a piece of your mind because, like I said, but what do you come across? The comments are turned off. And there's absolutely not a dick move that you could do about it because it's already done. Can't touch it. Can't touch that. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Anyway, but that's one. And now this is the other peep that I was talking about earlier. Is it possible that we can make a movie that has absolutely nothing to do with the main character finding the right love of their life? Is there any way that I can request that? Can Hollywood have a request box where people request what they actually want to see? It's the only way that you're going to save all this stupid television services that you still got roaming around in the world that are just a waste of space, such as DirecTV. Who the fuck is watching DirecTV when everybody's got Netflix and chilling? Or you got YouTube, you got Hulu and Huluing? But yes, it's like I was saying earlier, can they make a movie without any love? Now, would it be interesting if there was no love still? Right? Because it's all about, every single movie is all about getting the girl. Now, that's annoying as shit because now they can't focus on the storyline because now they got to worry about this other side story that it's going to be in the way of the hero being a hero, and it's going to give me more of a headache because I'm already anxious enough that my hero is not kicking everybody's ass, but you're oppressing me into thinking that they're going to fall in love. I don't know if that's really an oppression, but I call it an oppression because I don't like when you shove your stupid agenda in my face. You get it? I don't get it. But anyways, that's the peeve. And we go on and on and on. When I started singing, I scared the shit out of you. It's all right. Anyways, and we go to Craigslist. I love this messages because all of them, every single one of them that I've read, it has nothing to do with a connection other than a sexual connection that people are looking for. And some of these people are fucking bold as shit. Pretty crazy. Anyways, so this one is, I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know who the fuck it is. It's anonymous, right? Looking for religious mentor. Hi, I'm looking for priest, pastor, or religious men to be my mentor, to me, my mentor, to me, my mentor. Message for details. I'm not surprised that this guy said I'm looking for a cock in all over my mouth. I was surprised. That's what I was hoping for. When it was going for the priest, I was like, ooh, this is getting more interesting. But it never went there. Anyways, that's that. So if you find this person, let them know that that creep guy is looking for them. Anyways. Now, some people are they can observe. They're very observant. Long shot here. We sat near each other at the concert. Both of us were with our wives. Whoa. This just took a turn for the gay. And there was a good vibe between us. Talked a lot about country artists. We like to see in concert someday. You were in the cowboy hat. Woo-hoo! Cowboy. Would be cool to grab a beer together sometime. If you ever see this. Now, who's reading this? Because if you think you can go on Craigslist and people are going to view it like if they were to go on Instagram and they would view your post on Instagram, that makes no sense to me. How do you get this message to the world? How do you get these people to hear the message out? It baffles my mind. These people are crazy. First of all, what the craziest shit is you posting on Craigslist. I thought Craigslist was for selling shit, not for finding misconnections that you wanted to rub each other up. Which there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. All I'm saying is, who in their right mind goes into Craigslist and just starts reading? Now, I'm not in the right mind. So that's why I go over there and read it. And I'm telling you, I'm not in the right mind because it is not the right mind that I have here. Maybe I'm looking to get this mind right. But when I do, what am I going to tell them? You don't know. You don't know nothing. That's what you're going to tell them. Anyways, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank every single one of you that has been very supportive of our 2 cents. This is I, your host, Oscar. I want to thank you with me sticking it out with me. That's what I wanted to say. But I didn't. And I say it now. Here you go. Our 2 cents with Oscar. Deuces.